Hi everybody, and welcome to another EBTV sports presentation. Tonight from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it is girls basketball as East Brunswick hosts Old Bridge in a Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division game. Jimmy Allinder being joined once again by Charlie King. And Charlie, let's flash back to the first time we saw East Brunswick girls play, and that was the opening season game against Piscataway. First quarter, Liz Whalen goes down with a season-ending injury. My question to you is, how well has this team adjusted to that loss of a key player?
Well, this team, and I was thinking of that coming in here tonight. Liz Whalen, who was arguably the best player on the team, played 1.5 minutes, not 2 minutes. She didn't make 2 minutes. Finished for the season. Your best player, scholarship to Monmouth and so forth. Another excellent player, Maura Kirby, has been out for most of the season. She played about a half a game against South Brunswick. Last time I heard she was in the hospital in Philadelphia. They don't know what exactly the ailment is. A major contributor to this team last year. I know Reggie was looking with a big smile towards what she could contribute this year, and has played in just a couple games and obviously may not play the rest of the year as well. So 2 of probably the 6 best players that he had are out of the lineup, finished for the season. That speaks to, number one, to who Reggie Carney is and what he's been able to do here at East Brunswick High School, and the attitude that these girls have warming up here, getting ready. They just have, he's pulled it together. He's lost a little bit of that depth, which has changed his philosophy a bit, because against South Brunswick, he was pressing, not getting a whole lot of it, but getting tired. So he had to change his strategy, which he did. He dropped back and did some half-court trap and some other things. And we know the other night, he just drove Edison crazy with the press and tired him out. And in the fourth quarter, Edison didn't score until the last minute of the quarter.
Right.
So,
well, tonight versus Old Bridge, here's a team that represents a similar opponent in that they're 8-5.
right.
The last time these two teams met, 47-45 East Brunswick. So they're going to have their game face on tonight.
Well, as you said, Old Bridge came within 2 the last time. I can't remember the last time we lost to an Old Bridge team. But that's not to say that they haven't been highly competitive games. We've had many one-pointers, but East Brunswick has been fortunate to come out on top. Now, we know that the state cutoff for the state tournament is coming up. And Old Bridge probably has about, I would say, maybe 3-4 games before that cutoff point, which is February the 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Bears are 10-2, they want to win. They want to win the Red Division, but it's urgency time as far as the Old Bridge Knights are concerned.
All right, so you get a good picture of just how important this game is for East Brunswick to continue the winning streak, for Old Bridge to make sure that they get into the state playoffs. Right now, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off right after this. Okay, we are back here at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, where tonight the girls will take on Old Bridge in an important game. Jimmy Allinder being joined once again by Charlie King. And Charlie, we are in for a good contest, I believe.
I think it's going to be very competitive. Old Bridge, as we indicated in the opening, gave East Brunswick all they could handle over to Old Bridge, a 2-point win by the Bears. It'll be interesting tonight to see exactly what happens. Coach Carney is fired up and ready to go, and we trust the young ladies are as well.
Okay, jumping center for East Brunswick is Sylvia Medinsky, and try to catch the number there for Old Bridge. That's number 25.
Looks like 25.
Okay, that would be Amanda Miato. Good. And we are underway here. Bounced around and goes out of bounds. They might do it again, yeah.
Looks like Sylvia had the touch on that, but Bears weren't able to control the ball.
Okay. Controlled by Old Bridge. That's number 14, Kathy Rudder. Being guarded closely by Heather O'Reilly. Inside. And right off the board, they go to number 25.
Miato.
Yep. And Old Bridge takes a 2-0 lead, so they're going to exploit that. This is Erin Kenny. Shot up. Won't go off the board. That was by number 12.
Joe Masterson.
Masterson. Yep. Inside, though. Good turnaround. Still will not go. And down with the rebound comes number 23. That's Capra.
Sylvia needs to just take a little bit more time on that shot. She had the basket, I thought, and just rush that. She's not sure if she should shoot it overhand or a little scoop shot that she likes to take.
Freeman with the shot won't go. Down with the rebound comes Masterton. Here comes Heather O'Reilly in the corner. Shot up and in by Ashley Stapleton, number 23. It's a two-pointer.
Well, that was close.
Yeah. And we're tied 2-2. 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. This is Rudder with it.
Man-to-man defense for
with Capra. Shot, three-pointer. Good by Capra. 5-2 Old Bridge. They're not shy about shooting, are they?
No, they're a very good shooting team.
Right. So East Brunswick will have all it needs. This is O'Reilly in the corner to Masterton. Stapleton with it. There's O'Reilly. Hard to the hoop. Didn't have the angle, however. She was on the line when she gathered that ball in, Charlie.
Yeah, that's be turned over. Heather had a good line there. You got to, when you make that move, you got to go tough. She got a little bit, I think, too far underneath the basket before she put it up.
All right. O'Reilly leading the team in steals. Almost has one there.
Press, man-to-man press, it looks like, by the Bears.
Turnovers is the forte for the Bears. And it's the ability of Old Bridge to handle that tonight that could determine this outcome. Capra dribbling the ball for the Knights. Freeman, that's Miato. Tries to penetrate. Freeman, inside position, however, it will not go. Down Medinsky comes the ball.
Yeah, she went by Aaron Kenny and was picked up by Medinsky, which she did a nice job in there.
Masterson penetrates. However, the shot was in bad position there, apparently.
Well, you got to concentrate on finishing the shot. She made a great drive, but if you just throw it up there, there's not much chance of it going in. So you got to concentrate on finishing.
Good steal by Heather O'Reilly. She, again, leads the team in steals, takes it right up the pike. Outlet pass, however. There's the shot. Will not go.
O'Reilly again to Masterton.
Nope. Ibalu, first time we mentioned her, comes down with the board.
And you did very good with it.
I tried.
Very good with that. Old Bridge running a nice offense here. They screen away as you see the ball goes in the corner. And there's a screen away, and then there's a cut to the basket. So they're looking for the easy one. They're very well organized.
And that shot by Miato goes in. So it's 7-2. Old Bridge ahead here in the first period of play. Down to 4:40 left to go in the first period. Not a lot of scoring.
Only 2 points by the Bears.
Penetration left hand, however, will not go. Rebound one more time, and we got a foul. First one of the game. And that was a shooting foul, I believe.
I think so. Sylvia Medinsky had an opportunity there to put back that miss by Jill Masterton, but was unable to do so. But will go, it looks like, shooting 2.
Right. It's
follows
Sylvia,
on 23.
and even 50% from the line this season.
Right.
Will not. So I guess she's going to make this
She'll
one.
make this
Yeah,
one.
okay. All right. We got that foul on Capra?
Yes.
Okay. True to
and
form.
she does.
Yeah, true to form.
Stays
she does.
Stays right on that 50% mark.
Okay, O'Reilly.
Oh, that O'Reilly is
almost
quick.
stole it.
Whoa, she's quick.
Yeah. Of course, a lot has been written and spoken about as far as Heather O'Reilly, the soccer player.
Well, she's a great athlete. Certainly a soccer player, but a great athlete.
Charlie, you had an observation about female athletes at East Brunswick through all the years. How would you rank Heather O'Reilly?
Well, she's certainly up there with natural ability. She comes out here. That's Stapleton, Ashley Stapleton.
Ashley Stapleton with that basket narrows the margin to 7-5 Old Bridge.
Nice screen by 44.
Shot will not go, however. O'Reilly comes down with it and advances the ball cross court to Kenny. Falls.
Get in there.
All right. And right away, Old Bridge calls a 30-second timeout. We're tied at 7-7. Charlie, what do you see so far?
Well, we're going to go to coach?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. All right.
Just listen, on Grizz, all right, or anything else, just try and remember, they can never score from the sideline. They can't hurt from the sideline. So you always got to be suspicious and take away any passes to the middle. On that pass here where Erin and Heather rotated, we had her. So again, get tough in the sideline, but take away any passes to the middle. They score coming down the middle. Great job. Hey, way to run the floor. Again, hey guys, run the floor. They have 6 girls making it to a track meet. If Heather has the ball, get ahead of the basketball. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense. Good job.
Well, so, Reggie wants to make it a track meet.
I think he sees a speed advantage here.
Yeah, well, he sees that they only have 6 players, he said, so let's put the pressure on him and tire him out, which happened against Edison. Edison played well. Matter of fact, was ahead of the Bears initially, and the Bears were able to take it over. Go ahead.
There's the steal. There's the stealing. O'Reilly penetrates, taken back. Charlie, what I was thinking is that East Brunswick probably has its best advantage when they're running the ball rather than setting up in the half court.
Yes, they do.
Not shooting strong from the outside necessarily.
No, there's a good back door. The only thing they need to do, Jim, is they need to concentrate on making those layups after they get past the defense. They've had a couple of opportunities this evening, but weren't able to convert those. So those are critical.
Okay, Aaron, what do they call here?
Aaron Kenny in a hold.
And that would be East Brunswick's first team foul as well. So it'll be side out. Excuse me, that's volleyball. Underneath the basket, the Knights take it out, right. Again, you got to watch the quick hands of Heather O'Reilly.
She gets screened off there, Ashley Stapleton.
And it falls. That's Kathy Rudder with her first basket. And the score is 9-7 in favor of Old Bridge. Medinsky, good penetration, gets the foul.
Finish.
All right, what do you mean by finish now? You think she could have gone stronger?
Well, you see how she made a great move. She got a nice path to the basket, and she got ready to take a shot, and didn't get up and finish the shot. Okay. So, I mean, all the rest of it was nice, but if you don't put it in the basket, they don't move the scoreboard.
All right, Miato is the one that picks up that foul.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Medinsky makes her first. So is she going to miss her second?
No.
All right.
3 for
4. Right. Okay.
Presses on for the Bears.
And we are tied once more. Got to get it across. There's the block. What do they say? Still Old Bridge ball.
So one of the advantages with Old Bridge is Capra there is a tall girl, and she's able to throw it over the top of the Bears, so that helps her quite a bit.
And there's Miata. Went off her, they say.
Aaron Kenny, a nice defense on that play.
It is 9-9 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first period between East Brunswick and Old Bridge. Kenny with the ball. This is Masterton. Back in the corner to O'Reilly. Still perimeter passing going on here.
Yeah, they're well out beyond that three-point line. She's going to take it to the basket.
Kenny with the drive, back out. O'Reilly with an uncontested shot, partially blocked,
actually.
She
got a piece.
Yep. And Old Bridge comes down with it.
That was Miato on the block of O'Reilly.
Reuter. Pass inside, goes off of Old Bridge.
Have substitutions for Freeman back in the game for Old Bridge. Right. And looks like Justine Barbado on for the Bears.
Okay, and who gets a rest here? Stapleton goes out.
Right.
Masterton with a shot. That doesn't fall. Medinsky with a rebound, however. There's Kenny set up. He's going to put it up. Will not go.
She got a little far under the basket there, but nice attempt for that rebound.
Old Bridge with it on the outside. Reuter. This is Capra with it. She puts it home. Good. That was Miata. I'm sorry.
That was Miata.
Yeah.
And that was a nice play. She came off that screen and did a very nice job.
Dinsky gets inside, however, will not go. Didn't have the angle. Under a minute to play, 11-9, favor of Old Bridge. They're doing a good job of handling this ball. There's a shot that goes in. That's
15.
Marissa Freeman with her first basket, 13-9. Barbado will not go.
Coach Fisher shouting out one shot. He wants the Knights to hold the ball until the period's almost over and get the last shot. Obviously, the Bears can't score as long as the Knights have the ball.
Jamie Capra, who's been a key player for the Knights thus far, handling the ball. Down to 10 seconds.
He's got a three-pointer.
Yeah. Miata, and it's good with the foul, who picks up her 8th point, by the way.
Barbado on the follow.
So not the best of endings for this first period for the Bears.
That was Beth Choma into the lineup, Aaron Kenny coming out, Jamie Asina, number 3, also in for Heather O'Reilly.
Miata with the three-point attempt will not go.
4 seconds.
4 seconds, right. What do they call, jump? Possession arrow to East Brunswick. 3 seconds.
You almost don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's Jenna Barbado coming in, number 30.
Masterton out. What are they going to do here?
He's got to throw it up.
She must have the strong arm on the team. Oh! Boy, I'll tell you what, that was close.
I'll tell you, the other night against Edison, Jamie Assini made 2 3-pointers right at the end of the third period, which changed the whole entire game. That one there would have helped, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Score after one period of play, it is 15-9 in favor of Old Bridge, the 6-point run. And now let's see what Mr. Carney has to say about his team.
They've hit one shot with a hand in their face. Down there, we've got to keep moving, whether we're freelancing or we're into something. But right now, we're not playing any defense. We're gambling, and we're getting exactly what we deserve because we're not playing any defense. All right, the group on the floor, you got to give us a good minute right now. Come on. Come on. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Come on.
Coach is not too happy with the course of events here. His defense isn't giving him what he wants. He's also told basically the substitutes he's put into the game here, they need to give him another minute. He likes to do this. He gives the girls a 30, 40-second break at the end of the quarter, and then obviously during the quarter, and then another minute. So they get about 5-6 minutes, and they're ready to go again.
And that, of course, could bode well in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Since Old Bridge does not have a deep bench. There's a turnover. So East Brunswick wants to get on the scoreboard.
Beth Choma to Assini.
Yes, this is Barbado.
To Barbado.
Yeah, oh boy, we better handle that pretty well.
Jenna is number 30.
Right. Okay, she with the ball.
Right.
Okay, this is Assini.
Old Bridge matching up out of that.
Yeah. They still want to get it into Badinsky, I imagine.
Absolutely.
Well, Assini has the open shot. Off the rim. Down with it comes Old Bridge.
So the problem is when you're not making those field goals, you don't get a chance to put the press on.
Right. So they need to keep Old Bridge off the board here. Penetration, shot up, will not go. However, Old Bridge with the rebound, and that has to stop. That was Capra. Makes it 17-9, and East Brunswick has to be vigilant that this does not get out of hand. Right now, I sense Old Bridge being rather comfortable. They call a foul at
25.
Yeah.
That's her second.
Miato, who's the leading scorer with 8 points. Well, here comes the reinforcements.
Right, we have O'Reilly, Kenny, Stapleton, and Masterton into the lineup.
Charlie, I imagine, like you said before, the points off the turnovers is what's going to get East Brunswick back in this game.
Yeah, it is. And I haven't been that fortunate so far.
Shot by Kenny won't go. Medinsky over the top. That's her first foul.
Bears third, I believe.
Yep. 17-9.
Number 3 into the game for Old Bridge.
Castrovinci. And that's the backcourt.
Once you come into forecourt, you cannot go back across that line, and that's a violation that turns the ball over to the Bears.
All righty. So again, a dry spell for the Bears. O'Reilly wants to do it herself. Momentarily free was Medinsky. Thought she was hacked on that
Looked
play.
like she got hit by 25 there, but no call.
East Brunswick one shot. Boy, Riley's playing. Look at her. Look at the intensity with her.
She's trying to get it started, and it does begin with her very often. She'll pick up that steal. There she is.
Yeah. Whoops. It will not go. However, the follow-up will not go.
Stapleton on the follow-up.
And it's going to be a jump ball, and guess whose ball it is?
Old Bridge.
No, actually East Brunswick, because
Old
Bridge got the ball on the beginning of the quarter.
You're right. You're right. That's number 10 Lions into the game for Old Bridge.
Boy, those are points you really wanted right there on those layups.
2 layups.
Yep. 17-9 is the score. Old Bridge. East Brunswick really needs points. O'Reilly's going to loft it. In and out, will not go. Medinsky, however, Aaron Kenny, I'm sorry.
(1-0) Lions on the foul.
That would be the 4th team foul.
4th team foul, out of bounds, East Brunswick.
9 points for the Bears. Masterton drives, puts it up, won't go.
Glad we're not keeping track of percentage this
Yes,
season.
exactly. This is not a good, again, a problem for East Brunswick. And they say it went off the Bears.
Looked like it went off Kenny.
This is where coaching can come in. I mean, obviously they have to be doing something different here. That was way off.
Well, we're not making any.
Oh, Lord.
We threw it out of bounds.
Luckily to get that, however. Medinsky comes to the middle. Kenny. And East Brunswick sets up.
We've had several layups, Jim, and just haven't converted, and you can't afford to miss those.
Masterton with a shot. Three-pointer goes, and that was a needed three-point shot. Makes it 17-12. Another steal. Masterton fouled. You're right, Charlie. Well, turnovers come off points.
1-5. Freeman on the foul.
She picks up her second.
Shooting foul for Jill Masterton. So she'll have 2.
Right.
A 67% shooter from the foul line, Jill Masterton.
Abiwu back in the game. Out comes Freeman with her second foul. Oh, they say only the first one foul on her. I have her for 2. I don't know about you.
15, 1 foul. Freeman.
All right.
Yep. Masterton makes them both. Brings
And
the
there's
Bears
the
back. She
steal.
steals the ball.
It's 17-14 now in favor of East Brunswick.
Foul
Excuse me, in favor of Old Bridge.
Foul by number 10. Her second.
So this is a 6-team foul. Next time will be the bonus situation for the Bears. Masterton.
Back within 2, the Bears, 15-17.
You know, in the last 30 seconds, she scored 6 points.
Yes, she has. The 3-pointer and 3 foul shots, and she's going to make this one.
Okay, all right.
She has a great rhythm from the foul line. Boy, I love that shot.
And East Brunswick has been able to narrow that deficit to 1 point, 17-16. Old Bridge hasn't gotten the ball across the court for the last 3 possessions.
Bears
Now
have
they
scored
do.
the last 7.
There's Rudder. Miato drives, gets around Medinsky. However, will not fall. And what do they say? Off East Brunswick.
Stapleton, I think, stepped on the line when she grabbed that ball. That's 23. Capria back in the ball game for the Knights.
Looks like it's a setup for an inside.
They're going to set a screen off of that. Yep.
Inside, however, will not go. Down with it.
Stapleton.
Here they come. Medinsky to the middle. O'Reilly. That was good ball movement right there. Whip, however, the shot does not fall.
Ashton Stapleton off the front rim.
They had it. They had the shot.
Yeah, well, they moved the ball very well, as you indicated.
Capra drives. Sets for the jumper.
Nice
Medinsky
switch
with
by
the block.
Medinsky. Nice switch. He took a nice defensive move.
O'Reilly. Medinsky. Head fake. Back out. Kenny to the corner to Masterton. Drives. Looks like she's going to draw the foul. Yes, she does.
On the arm. That's a shooting foul. Be 1-1 at any rate. The 7th foul.
All right.
44.
And that is Ibuwu's second foul. Well, let's see.
I have her for 1.
Okay, 1 foul. All righty, you're correct. Masterton 5 for 5 from the line. Ties the game.
She's got the rhythm.
What do you say she was shooting for the year?
67%, but
All
she's
right.
going to be 100%. She is 100% and will stay there, I think. Nope. Rolled
Finally
off.
misses. However, who has it?
Tied up. That's Old Bridge ball on the alternate possession.
Jill Masterton has been the only player to score for East Brunswick, all 7 points to bring this game back to 17-17.
And Old Bridge only has 2 this quarter, so it's
Actually, she has 8 points.
yes, that's Masterton 8, Capria 2 for the Knights.
Well, they're running out of time here.
That was almost 5. You're right. I think the official. Whoa, that was a travel.
Well, turnover anyway. Here, they got the numbers now. 4-on-1. Oop, could have brought it in. Medinsky, and it falls. Good movement.
Again, good ball movement. Aaron Kenny got the pass and right back to Sylvia in for 2.
And East Brunswick with the lead, 19-17. There's a drive. They're going to call a block and foul.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Well, it's a tough one to call.
It is. It's it's how you see it. It's you're at different angles.
You almost think that maybe, unless you're really sure, you shouldn't even try to set up for that, because 9 times out of 10 it goes against you, even though you might have a legitimate gripe.
No, I think you got to step in and take that when you can.
Really?
You just maybe get there a little bit sooner.
All right, so picking up the foul is Stapleton, her first. Down to 3:29 left to go in the second quarter. What do they say? They're calling the foul on O'Reilly, forcing Rudder over the half-court line.
Well, actually, she didn't go back, but the official wasn't going to call that until he was afraid he'd have to call a violation.
Heather picks up her first.
Bears are pulling on. That's their 5th team foul.
Right. Jump shot.
Oh,
Doesn't find anything.
there's Heather.
Boy, look at her go. Whoa.
She gets to that 3-point line, and she's going to have to. She has to decide whether or not she's going to dish or she's going to shoot the ball. And she was indecisive. Kick on the part of Masterton.
Right. So with 3:06 left to go, it's 19-17 in favor of East Brunswick. Old Bridge has scored but 2 points this entire second quarter.
Whoa, a little arm movement there by number 15.
Ball falls right into the hands of Capra, who puts it up and in for the layup. 19-19 all. Aaron Kenny.
Nice shot.
I don't know. Old Bridge having trouble getting back.
Yeah, they are. The Bears are just going to push it. I think it's going to, unless she's pushing off.
And almost a steal.
What do you rule that she was on the line, I guess, there? I didn't see the ball go out of bounds, but
Yeah, she was stepped out of bounds while she stole it.
Barbado back in the game.
You got to figure they want to get Amanda Miato more involved down low.
Yeah, she has not been a factor this quarter.
There's the block. Will not go. Rebound by Ibawu.
Aaron's got to box her out a little bit better there.
Shot will not go. Everything's dry for Old Bridge.
Now Sylvia's played this whole first half.
Masterton to the middle. Around the horn we go. Medinsky with the
Now
left
finish
hand.
hard. No,
Nope,
see,
couldn't do it.
you get too far underneath the basket. That's what I mean by finishing. She looks a little tired, Medinsky does.
Yes. Freeman with it. Partially blocked. East
By
Brunswick can
Stapleton.
run if they want to. Medinsky was ahead. This is Barbado. Too hard. Medinsky with the rebound. Up and in. Sylvia Medinsky picking up her 7th point plus the foul.
2-0. Foul is on
Donatiello.
Donatiello.
Well, they say 23.
He said 2-0 was the first one he gave. That was a signal from the official that they
Okay.
put up 23.
Medinsky off the board. Gets the 3-point play. 24-19. East Brunswick, again, they have scored all the points in this quarter except for 2 for Old Bridge. I'm sorry, Capra, who has 4. 24-19 Bears. 1:35 left to go.
That's a tie-up.
Boy, I'll
Get
tell
it
you
up.
what, look at these numbers right here. Medinsky in the middle to Kenny, open shot.
Get in there.
Oh, will not fall. Old Bridge comes out with it.
But that was good movement again. Erin Kenny hustled back, got herself in good position for a shot. It just didn't go.
Boy, you talk about a contrasting quarter. Wow.
Well, see that the Bears turn up the heat and start running, and of course O'Reilly's on the bench because she runs and runs and runs. But Old Bridge got the same girls in there, so they get tired.
And once again, another steal.
Barbado.
Right into the middle. This is Stapleton.
Kenny.
There's a Kenny shot in the corner. Will not go. What do they say? Off Old Bridge.
White ball.
O'Reilly back in the game. Out comes Stapleton.
See, I look at Erin Kenny and I see her, that shot, she's a very good shot. It looks like she's a little bit tired and, you know, you're not quite as accurate with that shot if you are huffing and puffing.
Not one East Brunswick player with more than 1 foul. O'Reilly.
Short. Masterton.
That was pure hustle there.
Yes, got herself in the right position. She went right to the board.
And Masterton, who is 5 for 6 from the line in this quarter, will get a
Ruder.
1-on-1 opportunity here.
Right. Ruder on the foul, 14.
And that's a perfect shot.
Nine points this quarter thus far for Masterton.
And that young lady has been primarily responsible for bringing East Brunswick back into this game and now in front by a 25-19 margin.
I mean, it had to be something there. The ball went straight up in the air.
They call traveling.
Either that or Heather O'Reilly had her hand on that ball anyway, so I think the Bears were going to pick that one up.
This
no
is
matter
a
what.
nightmarish quarter for the Knights as far as possession is concerned. They have turnover after turnover. Kenny in the top of the key. Tries to dribble in, which makes an opening for Medinsky's shot.
Good.
Swish. 27-19. 8-point lead for East Brunswick. They were down by 8 in the first quarter.
Coach Fisher hasn't really called a time out here. Nice pass there.
Oh, they
dropped
had
the ball.
Opportunity. Fortunately for Old Bridge, they recovered, and Capra put it up.
Actually,
She
I
has all
think
the
that was
points.
number 3, wasn't it? Yeah, the basket was number 3.
Okay. Pass to Vince. 27-21. 9 seconds left to go. Old Bridge has possession.
Bears turn it over.
Right. They'll try to take it away, and they do. Easy shot for Barbado.
Up and good.
Justine puts it home. 29-21 East Brunswick, and that'll do it. Opportunistic basket there toward
Boy,
the
that
end.
was
that whole quarter was opportunistic for East Brunswick. They really showed, you know, and this amazes me how a team can play, you know, so poorly, sluggishly in the first quarter, make some adjustments, stick to their game plan, and just turn it around.
Well, I've said this before, but I think it's very true. Sometimes in that first quarter, the press doesn't have its full effect because the other team, in this case, Old Bridge, was fresh. They still had their legs under them, and they kept running them up and down. And we saw the results of that, a 20-point quarter for the Bears, 20-6 in that second period. And they were able to wear the Knights down. They did the same thing against South Brunswick a couple of nights ago here, and they did the same thing against Edison, their last home game. And the same pattern is developed. First quarter behind, second quarter put up the pressure, third quarter blow them away.
Okay, so a familiar sight here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. So anyway, halftime, we're 29-21, East Brunswick ahead. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the second half right after this. Alrighty, we are back here at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, where the girls team has forged ahead 29-21. And again, just to reiterate, the Bears, what was the score, Charlie, at the end of the first period? I know they were
15-9
down.
15-9 Oldbridge.
15-9, and then in a rather striking reversal, East Brunswick
With
just
20.
Yeah, and
right,
really found the answer by just relentless defense, causing turnover after turnover. We were talking about the fact that Old Bridge might have done itself well by taking a timeout, but they did not. But nonetheless,
we had 3 or 4 steals right in a wing, right in a row there, and converted those into easy layups. Thus, 20 points in that period. And Old Bridge had committed a couple fouls as well against Joe Masterton, that stepped to the line and made 5, 6 out of 8 foul shots for 9 points in that quarter, and 9 points for the half. And Medinsky also had a very good quarter, 10 for the half.
Yeah,
Aaron Kenny
great.
with 4, and Stapleton with 4, and Justine Barbado with 2, counting for the 29 points for the Bears. But it was a story of two opposite quarters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Old Bridge is going to inbound the ball. East Brunswick will start to begin this third quarter of play, 29-21, as we said. And let's see if the Bears can continue. Kenny penetrates. However, it's O'Reilly. There's Stapleton at the top of the key. O'Reilly. East Brunswick more comfortable moving the ball than they were at the beginning of the game. Turnaround shot, falls. Beautiful shot by Kenny.
Not very nice shot.
Yep, makes it 31-21, the first double-point margin. Steal. And here comes East Brunswick again.
Nice
Beautiful
pass
by Medinsky. By O'Reilly to Medinsky. 33-21. I'll tell you what, if they ever wanted a timeout.
Almost had a steal there, Jim.
Right, still not over with. I'm telling you, they're really having problems getting the ball. Shot by Miata, will not go. And now it's the, beautiful pass to Kenny. Would not make it, however.
Got to finish towards the basket, Aaron. She had the shot, faded away from the basket, made it very tough. She's played extremely well tonight. Got to make that move to the basket, however.
All right, Miata is going to put it up. However, it does not fall. They battle for it. Here comes East Brunswick with it, tapped around. Here's O'Reilly. Another pass to the head of the field. However, Old Bridge recovers.
Didn't see she had Stapleton cutting to the basket. Just missed her.
O'Reilly loses it. Boy, she's so quick.
Well, yeah, on that particular play, when we get on offense, she, instead of going 100 miles an hour, probably 95 would be nice.
A little more control.
A little more control.
All right.
When you're on defense, that 100 and 110, which she goes constantly, is a great plus.
Needless to say, you have to be in excellent shape to do that for an entire game.
I get tired watching it.
Okay. Capra. Again, they have had all kinds of trouble. And they're calling an offensive foul on Ibawu.
Yeah, she came up.
Moving pick.
Yeah, she came up to set a screen and moved on it. You can't do that.
That's her second foul. Woo! O'Reilly just gets around, opens up to Medinsky.
Kick.
Yep.
Out of bounds. To the Bears.
To Masterton. Kenny thought about it. O'Reilly does think about it. And in and out.
That's the second or third one that she's spun around and out in this game.
Look at that hustle by Medinsky on the rebound. Sets it up, open shot. All net, but unfortunately no rim. East Brunswick getting a lot of shots, but they're not falling. 33-21, 5:50.
Nice save by Stapleton on that sequence.
Right, steal by
O'Reilly.
Wow, that was picking your pocket.
Whoa, is she good at that?
Credit that basket to Ashley Stapleton, but boy, that was all Heather O'Reilly. Once again, another steal. Got to be a timeout after this one. No foul on that?
Oh,
okay.
She got bounced pretty good right between them. Kenny on a steal.
You talk about a disorganized team right now.
Well,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and the coach is standing there with his hands out going, what is this? Well, your team is turning it over and blowing it, and you got to calm them down. Maybe a timeout, coach.
They elect not to.
Now they're going to save them, until they're behind 50-21,
All right, ease off there, coach.
All right.
There's a shot off the basket. Finally goes in by Capra. Makes it 35-23. Finally, the drought is stopped, but maybe only temporarily as Medinsky gets an easy basket. The baskets are coming too easy for East Brunswick.
Yeah, man, Old Bridge may come back and win this game. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of time to play.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just my sense that, as you have indicated as
Gotta
well,
change
maybe
things.
a timeout, get a little organized. We don't want to just run around with these guys because the Bears are. If you run with them, they'll drive you crazy.
Shot will not go, however.
Kenny.
Let's see. And,
Masterton.
nobody back on defense for Old Bridge either. O'Reilly. And East Brunswick playing very relaxed right now. Cross-court pass. Medinsky had the shot if she wanted it. East Brunswick slows it down just for a moment.
Take a little air out of it.
37-23, favor of the Bears with 4:20 left to go in the third quarter.
This is what the Bears did the other night. They held the ball for good shots. Oh, I don't like that move.
Yeah.
The move is a great move. I shouldn't say that. That up and under shot,
Right.
She's got to get that ball square, get a little tougher going to the basket. I keep making that point. And here she sits here with 14 points, so we ought to be very happy about
And
that.
really having her way, I would have to say, with Edie Abiwu, who takes a rest.
And again, to her credit, Sylvia's played this whole ball game. I don't believe she's been out and with the pace that it's going, she's got to be in great shape.
Okay, let's listen to Reggie Carney.
Look over here. Reminder, steal the ball, face your basket, see who's open, pass the ball, get a layup, rather than you're going 90 miles an hour on defense, which is a great thing, but then you can't slow down on offense. All right? Keep wide and pick them apart. Guys, keep attacking the glass. Come on, now let's score off this out of bounds play. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense, come on.
Seems like they're having a lot of fun, huh?
Reggie's a great guy to play for. He really is. Those two ladies sitting over there as his assistants, Katie Whalen and Kara Monaseski, played for Coach Carney back in the early 90s. And, of course, Katie went to Wagner on an athletic scholarship. And Kara started shooting when she was about 2, I think. She could put it in the basket.
Swish, three-pointer by Stapleton. Makes it 40-23. Now it's a 17-point margin. And there's a foul by Medinsky. Thought she tried to get away with something there, maybe.
Yeah, well, she didn't. She pulled her hand back. That doesn't count if you just nudge him a little bit? That's the is that the first team foul? Yes, against the Bears this half.
Old Bridge will try. There's almost a steal by O'Reilly.
See, if I was throwing the ball in bounds, I wouldn't throw it to the girl that Heather O'Reilly was covering.
Agreed.
I think
That is a mismatch.
Find somebody else. And they do.
Finally, Freeman has it.
Walk.
There's an easy shot right there for O'Reilly. Puts it home.
That's her first 2 points tonight. And so if you looked at the box score and said, gee, she hasn't had much impact on this game.
No, she has had none at all.
None at all. Are you kidding me? Wow, what a player, Heather O'Reilly.
She really does make things happen. It's 42-23 East Brunswick. 3:30 left to go in this third quarter. Bounce pass underneath. They catch Masterton, I believe, with the push on the shot.
Medansky or Masterton. 1-2, you're right. Masterton. O'Reilly is a trigger that makes the Bears move.
Yes, they do. And once that's understood by opponents, then they have one of the keys to beating us, East Brunswick. But so far, at least in Middlesex County, it's been tough sledding this year.
10-2. The Bears haven't lost too many in the last 11 or 12 years since Reggie's been sitting over there.
Capra misses both shots. O'Reilly ahead of the field. Hits the glass, but that's about it.
Once again.
Yeah, finishing is the word, right?
Yeah, well, yes, and she's got to just, when she gets closer to that basket, just slow down just a little bit. We don't want her to stop.
Wow, nice block by Medinsky.
Very nice.
Thankfully, the officials saw that and didn't call a foul.
Yeah, because if the official wasn't in position, he might have called a foul on that, but it was obvious she got the ball.
Exactly. Turnaround by Mieta.
Nice basket.
Get a basket. Her first since the first quarter.
That's 4 for Old Bridge this quarter.
That was a good, strong move, and they did call the foul. I knew it was an obvious foul. 42-25 in favor of the Bears.
That was on number 14, Kathy Reuter for Rudder.
Either or.
Okay.
It's okay.
Medenski's going to shoot 2 here.
She's been playing a super game tonight.
Up and in.
I don't think anybody's really had a handle on her inside tonight, and so she's pretty much had her way.
Good quickness, and to go along with the size, she's a tough person to guard.
Yep, 43-25. Miata gets the shot up and in. 43-27. 15-point lead for the Bears.
Let me just comment that Masterton played great defense. She took away her right hand, and Miata was able to make the jump shot, but she is in the right position.
Okay. Masterton drives inside.
Oh,
won't go,
gosh.
however.
Something's got to happen there, doesn't it?
No call on that. Oldbridge a little bit more flow to their game.
Nice move. Missed the
Doesn't
layup.
make the layup, though. And down with it comes Kenny. Here come the Bears, led by O'Reilly, into the middle. Outlet pass to Medinsky for the open shot. That was a clinic right there.
All day long. O'Reilly to Medinsky.
45-27. Geez, how many assists does Heather Riley have tonight? I
wish
wonder.
I'm going to keep those the next time we do one of these.
Okay. Battle for it. And they call a jump ball. All right, substitutions now since we're coming to the end of the quarter.
Right, Justine Barbado, number 13, and
Yassini.
Jamie Yassini.
Well-deserved hand for Masterton and Stapleton as they leave the game. Shot will not fall. Here comes Jamie Yassini. Outlet pass up to O'Reilly. Head of the field.
And the layup.
With
the left hand.
Having fun.
With the left hand.
20-point lead now, 47-27. Long shot by Capra. Yassini, who has it? There's Kenny. Another outlet pass to Barbado. She gets the left hand. Wasn't ready for it, however. But look at Yassini there.
That's Aaron Kenny for 2.
All right.
Oh, well, now we get a timeout. There's 1:21. Coach, it's a little late.
49-27 in favor of East Brunswick.
We're up 22.
All right.
How did we get there, Coach? Where was the timeouts before that?
We ought to have a mic on Ken Fisher, but unfortunately, no. So we'll listen to Reggie Carney.
Yeah, let Aaron get a sip. Aaron, you all right?
He's just checking, making sure everybody's breathing here.
What we are doing real well is this now. Down here, we're getting everything we need. Down there, they got to take a shot with a hand in their face, and as long as we rebound, we have runouts. Rebound strong, pivot protection, run out, layup. Now, great job of following in case we miss a run out. Great job, come on, keep it up. Playing real nice basketball, keep it up.
Hi, Charlie.
All right, we're on the inside portion of that joke right there, whatever it was, but really not too much you have to say about East Brunswick at this point because they're doing everything right. They're out hustling. They're doing.
One of the girls just kind of used Reggie's microphone to send a little message here.
Yeah.
That's what we're chuckling about. It's all in fun. That's why we're here at East Brunswick High School. We all have fun when we get here.
But the mighty Cutter in back of me can edit that out. So we're going to have to see if he's going to be kind.
That's true. Old Bridge's ball.
All right.
1:21 remaining in the third.
There we go. It's a lob pass, ripe for the steal. And it goes off Capra.
Fisher wasn't too sure about that, but he did make the right call.
Yes. So the Bears will inbounds.
Kenny.
Of course she's going to loft it. Why not? Hits the back of the board.
Up over the back. Good thing it didn't get stuck up there. I might have had to go over there and jump up there and get it off there.
Okay.
All right.
This is Olbridge trying to inbounds it, and I use the word try. Do they do it?
Yes, they got it in.
Almost lost it there. Uses her left hand.
No foul. Justine, we don't need the foul.
So Barbado with the foul with 1:08 left to go.
That's her second.
Third quarter. All right. There's a long lob pass. East Brunswick was ready for it, however. Look how O'Reilly recovered on that.
She was about 4 steps behind, and then, whoop, there's another one.
So Capra tries to get the shot up. Barbado with her, is that her third?
Her third foul.
Okay. And Capra will go to the line.
For 2.
She's 0 for 2 this quarter, 0 for 2 for the night.
0 for 3. Coach Carney with 3 substitutions. Masterton back in the game. Beth Choma and Jenna Barbado.
Right. And that one does go for Capra. So it's 49-28, 21-point lead. Assini all by herself. How did that happen? Good block, however.
And she recovered well, though.
Barbado with a shot up and
Good.
in.
That's Jenna Barbado with 2.
Right. Her first 2 of the evening, 51-28. This one is pretty much out of hand. Less than a minute left to go in the third quarter.
It's a long way to go, though. Old Bridge can come back here. Bears got to stay vigilant.
All right. That's to keep our audience in this game.
Oh, no. You got to stay vigilant. It's not over till it's over.
Bounce pass goes off. It looked like a track meet that Old Bridge is not winning.
And they got a great track team. You know, Old Bridge has a great track team.
That is true.
But they're not on the basketball court this evening.
Substitutions again. O'Reilly finally takes a rest.
I thought Old Bridge was going to play with 6 here. Okay, now we're down to 5.
In the corner, Assini, lob pass cross court.
Nice.
Stapleton tried to put it inside, wouldn't go.
Beth Choma, Barbado, Masterton.
Yep.
Good movement, Jim.
It's Jamie Assini, down to 10 seconds behind the back.
Nice move.
Pass inside. She ducked while she put it up.
She got smacked in the head, that's why.
Stealing. Assini with, does she get points for that?
I don't know, off the basket. She shot at the wrong basket.
If this was a diving meet, it would be 5.7.
Right, that's the one up to the ceiling there. That one doesn't count. 1 second.
Gotcha.
1 second for Old Bridge. Nope. Yes.
And she bounced the ball. Ooh. Even though it went off the rim, it would not have counted. You know, I have to tell you, third quarter was just a continuation of what things that happened in the second quarter. East Brunswick playing more relaxed now. Everything is going their way. And I guess the fourth quarter, you think this is still a game, huh? Okay.
Yes, I do. It's
right.
Well, that was 22-7 that quarter, so the Bears kind of extended.
So I would like to hear what Mr. Carney has to say for this final quarter.
Yeah, he needs a straight face.
Guys, leave this game. If you have a layup, you get the layup. If you don't have a layup, you run zoom and just keep running it right till they decide to do whatever the heck they're going to do. Okay? Great job. Come on. Keep it up. Again, don't get lazy now. Keep playing great defense and keep getting your run out. You look fantastic tonight. Bears, 1, 2, 3. Bears. Jenna.
Charlie, what I notice is that East Brunswick has done this well in a lot of games this season, but you don't expect it against a quality opponent like Old Bridge, and I think that's what's really surprising about this game.
And I think that's what Coach Carney is real happy about. Right. He expressed that during that timeout. He had a little chuckle. You know, you don't laugh too many times, so you got to keep the pressure on, keep playing well. But he obviously is very pleased with the performance of the Bears this evening.
Right, and I mean, this sends a message to the rest of the league that East Brunswick is a team that is improving.
It is, and certainly they're the team to beat Middlesex County, no question.
O'Reilly, good pass inside.
Nice offense.
Wow.
Boy, do I like to see that ball movement.
And that 34 was Aaron Kenny.
Aaron Kenny.
There's another steal by guess who?
Yeah, Kenny.
O'Reilly.
Kenny with 10 this evening. 10 points for Aaron Kenny.
And you know what? I bet you O'Reilly has more assists.
She probably does. She's got quite a few.
There's
that
inside.
Cut again. There was that cut again. She missed it. Okay, we're going to set it up again. There goes O'Reilly through. Yeah, this is our stall. This is Zoom. Coach Carney calls it Zoom.
Okay. Some inside information right there. Badinsky pump shot was good enough, however, wouldn't fall.
Finish.
53-28, 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Bounce pass, and they caught Masterton with
a
the
hand
arm
on
inside.
her back. Little hand on her back.
Well, it's the 5th team foul.
15, that's her second, I believe. That's Kastrovovic, number 3, back into the game for Old Bridge.
There's a rare touch by Rudder. And an offensive foul. They caught Freeman with the right arm.
Pushing her away. They'll call that. It's right out in the front of the court here. The official can't miss that one.
And Old Bridge with a press, interestingly
Well,
enough.
just the one-person press there. Nobody else is. They're trying to go after Heather here. Rudder is the only one that was pressing. You see she's staying right on Heather constantly.
Right, there's the nice cut inside.
Nice pass by. There's another assist for O'Reilly.
I'm telling you, this is a highlight game for her.
12 points for Erin Kenny.
55-28, 6:15 left to go. Stolen.
Stapleton.
And when do you call up the troops?
No, you don't. Not yet. Too early. It's almost still 6 minutes left, Jen.
Right.
This could go either way.
So many open looks inside.
Missed the cut. I like that that cut that gives Erin the ball underneath.
And she is feeling it tonight, Miss Kenny.
Well, Erin Kenny's the leading scorer for the Bears, so she's been highly productive throughout the season with 143 points coming into this evening.
And East Brunswick has doubled up Old Bridge. It's 58-28. Almost a tie-up.
Oh, nice left-handed shot there by number 15,
It's
Freeman.
Right. 58-30 in favor of the Bears. What I like about this East Brunswick team is even though they're out by this margin, still running their plays.
Well, this is
out hustling
now
Old Bridge.
this is a time of the game that's very important for the Bears because they need to know how to control the lead. Obviously, we're talking about 30 points here or 28, so it's not as. But if you learn to run this offense here, which we did the other evening as well, we took 4 minutes off of the last quarter against Edison, and the Bears are doing the same thing here, running that same zoom pattern. So it's very important because you come down to a critical game and you're going to need to hold it. You got to have practice. You got to practice that.
Which probably explains why your starters are pretty much in right now.
Yeah, that's what Coach Carney is trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to. He can do this in practice against your teammates, but there's no substitute for doing it in the game. Goldberg's got to start following, don't they? But whatever. Yeah, we turned
I
it
think
over.
they gave up the ship a long time ago, quite
possibly.
honestly. Turnaround by Capra will not go. Rebound, however. And finally put on by who?
Capra, I believe.
Okay.
She got the rebound and back up.
58-32. 4 minutes left to go.
They're coming back.
O'Reilly thought about it. Now Kenny, Masterton.
Watch this cut bite. No, Kenny's not going to cut through. Look like a cut. Screen. The cuts are coming from the other side, away from the ball.
Now you're seeing your substitutions. Whoop, went off the foot of Ashley Stapleton.
Right. We have 4 new players in for the Bears.
Catch the names, Charlie?
Yeah, we got Beth Shulman, number 3. We have Asini, number 5.
Jenna and Justine are
Jenna
in.
and Justine Barbado.
Okay.
And Sylvia stays on the floor.
And
Tara DeMarzo is going to enter the game here.
not a big crowd because this game was actually started at 5:30.
Yeah, and the reason for the 5:30 start is the Bears, East Brunswick's ready for midterm exams.
And shot put up and in by Capra. Let's see who they get on this foul.
3-0.
Alrighty, that would be
Jenna.
Jenna Barbado.
That's her first.
58-34 would be the score. A 24-point lead. 58-35. down to 3:25 left to go in this game.
As I started to say, midterm exams are starting. I believe it's tomorrow, the next day, and so the earlier start to give the girls an opportunity to get home and hit those books.
And
foul
Miata,
there.
boy, we
Yeah.
haven't called her name in a while.
She started out with 8 points in the first period and
Put the
has
clamps
12 for
on
the
her.
games, but she's been kind of quiet.
That is the 4th team foul by Old Bridge.
Yeah, that's her 3rd personal foul.
They have 2 more fouls to give, actually, before East Brunswick goes to the line.
We can hold the ball for another 2.5 minutes here
Yeah.
before.
Exactly.
Here it is.
Okay, you got to catch Barbado with a walk before.
Yeah.
That's the turnover.
I mean, that's something that the Bears are going to have to eliminate, too. You cannot turn the ball over in those situations. I mean, there's some situations that are very difficult, but
Yeah.
you got to hold that ball and not foul on number 13, Justine
Right.
Barbado.
Charlie, I hear what you're saying as far as trying to do the things that are going to be important in games against better opponents or in a closer situation, but I don't know if you can,
Well, you
practice intensity, what goes on in an intense situation. This is a team that looks very relaxed and is kind of, if I can use the word, go through the motions, and that's probably why a lot of things are working for East Brunswick right now.
I think there's.
That's just an observation.
No, I think there's quite a bit of truth in that, but the other part of that is that Coach Carney has done that. You need to stress to your players that you need to execute no matter what the score is, because there will be a situation that'll be 1 point or something, and you'll have to make the same play.
Understand.
So you need to keep the pressure on the players themselves so that they execute.
It is 58-37, 2:45 left to go in the game. Old Bridge has been gnawing away at this lead, but this game was over quite a bit of time ago.
So having coached this game, I'm reluctant to say it's over with,
Okay,
but I think at this point it's safe to say that.
and East Brunswick will try to take time off the clock.
So you got 5 seconds, nice movement. She's got to get rid of the ball, which she did within the 5 seconds.
Here come the Knights. They got to get points. Inside to Miata. Misses everything, however. And
Cindy goes down to the floor.
right, this is, excuse me,
Aaron Kenny.
In the corner to Choma. Barbado is partially blocked. Badinsky, who has been inserted back in the game. Well, she never left. Gets the foul. By Capra.
That's her 3rd. Won't be a factor, however.
Badinsky, fine night tonight. And that rolls in. Charlie, what do you have her for? Yeah.
I have 14, 16, 18 points right there
That's
for
a-
Sylvia.
And Sylvia Madansky came into this game as the 3rd leading scorer for the Bears.
All very close. Masterton,
Yeah, they are.
Medinsky, and Kenny all very close, within a fraction of a point.
So Tara DeMarzo makes her first appearance.
So she finishes with 19. That's a pretty good evening.
You betcha.
Outstanding.
60-37 is the score. Rolls out. Picked up by Capra. Puts it up. Will
No.
not go. They battle for it. Turnaround shot. Does go in by Rudder. 60-39 in favor of the Bears. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in this game.
She
This
looks
is-
like I don't know what grade Kathy Rudder's in, but she looks like a player. I'm impressed.
Okay.
We have DeMarzo into the game for the Bears, number 25.
Right.
Tara DeMarzo.
This is Miata, number 25. I have the feeling the officials are going to few things go here.
Yeah, I think they let a little contact go there. It looked like a foul on East Brunswick.
Kenny, long cross-court pass, gives Barbado the opportunity to make a shot, and Jenna puts it home. 62-39, under a minute left to play in this game.
And that's her fourth point of
Right.
the evening, I believe.
Off the rim it goes, and Old Bridge retains possession. More substitutions.
This is number 21.
That's a Whalen, is it
That's
not?
Whalen. That's Aaron Whalen into the game, number
All
21
right.
for the Bears.
Is she a freshman?
She is a freshman.
Okay. Partially blocked.
Aaron's going to be
Cine with it. Tried to get it to Whalen. However,
Aaron gets it.
No, will not fall.
a basket hanger.
Mieta. No extra style points on that.
Was that Miata?
Yes, 62-41. 30 seconds left to go. Cine by herself to Barbado. Cine, I think she must have jammed her finger on that play. She seems to be in a little bit of pain.
Yeah. She's got a stinger. Give it right back to her, and she's moving fine.
Yeah, she's got that look on her face. And they had to call that one. Capra, probably her fourth, is it not?
Her fourth foul.
Stops the clock with 6 seconds left to go in this game.
Beth Choma going to the foul line.
And it's not a shooting foul, by the way.
Right.
Not a bonus either.
Back to Choma. She's going to get a shot. No foul shot, but she
Off
got
the
it up
rim.
to the basket.
1 second, and
That's
that is
it.
going to do it. The final score, East Brunswick, shall I say, in impressive fashion, beating a quality Old Bridge team 62-41. Charlie, good balance scoring, good ball movement by East Brunswick, relentless pressure led by an amazing Heather O'Reilly. She just really, as you said, is the catalyst that makes this team go. Everything falls into place after that.
It does, and I was impressed with the Bears' performance. If you look at the scoring, it gives you some indication of the ball movement and the balance that the Bears have shown the last couple of games. You got Masterton with 9, Medinsky with 19, Aaron Kenny with 15, O'Reilly with 4, and we didn't keep the assist, but we're going to try to do that the next time. She must have had 10, 12 assists.
Easily.
And Ashley Stapleton with 9, and both Jenna and Justine Barbado with 4 apiece. So you have balanced scoring on the part of the Bears, great defense. The pressure just got to Old Bridge, and as they turned up the pressure and ran the court, the pieces began to fall off from the Old Bridge offense.
Okay, so with this win, East Brunswick moves its record up to 11-2, and Old Bridge falls to 8-5. Very quickly, it looks like East Brunswick
The girls
is
are going to
sponsoring-
play on Friday night at the Dunn Center.
Oh, at the Dunn Center. Okay, and that's going to be a
January
game against
25th.
Columbia.
Columbia girls
6:45.
6:45.
All right, good.
It's not on the schedule, so we want to see if we can't get some support for that game.
Okay, so that'll do it tonight. Final score: East Brunswick 62, Old Bridge 41. For Charlie King, this is Jimmy Allinder saying thanks for being with us.